Ghosts run wild through the entertainment industry in Music City, USA. Almost every location in Nashville that has a long-term connection with country music has its share of hauntings.
One of the most famous honky-tonks in the city is Tootsies Orchid Lounge, located right next to the Ryman. It is filled with memorabilia and always features some of the best musical acts in Nashville.
Originally called Mom's, Tootsie Best bought the bar in 1960, and after it was mistakenly painted an orchid color, the name was changed to Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. Many of her first customers were Willie Nelson, Mel Tillis, Waylon Jennings, and Patsy Cline. In fact, Willie Nelson got his first songwriting job after singing at Tootsie's.
Tootsie's was actually the back room, you may say, for the Grand Ole Opry, because backstage at the Opry wasn't very big, so a lot of the entertainers would come through the back door of Tootsie's and relax and wait for their turn to go on stage. There used to be a radio up there where they knew who they followed, so when they heard that person's name called, they would finish up whatever they were drinking and go over there. Some made it back, some didn't. Some just stayed here and, played out the evening right here at Tootsie's.
Tootsie loved music so much she helped struggling artists whenever she could, often slipping money in their pockets and feeding them for free. She kept an IOU box stuck behind the counter so that the artists didn't feel as if they were charity cases. Each year, members of the Grand Ole Opry would pool money together and pay off all the IOUs so that Tootsie would not lose any money.
With such a strong connection to the country celebrities of the past, is it any wonder that Tootsie's has had its share of ghost stories and spectral encounters? They say that the ghost of many past artists can still be seen visiting Tootsie's from time to time. Some visitors have even reported coming face to face with Hank Williams in the alley between Tootsie's and the Ryman.
It used to be called Mom's Place, but Tootsie bought it in 1960, and this was the only honky-tonk, per se, on this side of the street back in that day when the Opry used to be right behind us here. So it was a lot of entertainers came prior to Tootsie's. Rumor had it Hank Williams had been in here, because, he died in '53, I think. But prior to Tootsie owning it, it was a bar, and rumor had it he'd been in here, and people still see him in here from time to time, or feel his presence, per se.
There's a picture of Hank Sr. right over the stage looking at us all night, and I swear from time to time I can see him give me the mean eye when I mess one of his songs up. It's a true story. It happens every night.
Out the back door here, it's 37 steps from the back door of Tootsie's to the back door of the Ryman Auditorium. And the entertainers, like I said, would come out of the back door of the Ryman and come to the back door of Tootsie's and come in. And occasionally I've caught myself walking in that alley out back, and I'm by myself, and I feel as though somebody's with me. You can almost feel a hand on your shoulder, and it's kind of funny feeling. But there has been times I'd get partial away down the alley here, and I think somebody's watching me or somebody with me, and I turn around, there'd be nobody.
Nothing spooky about Tootsie's.
Tootsie used to have a hat pin. She used to keep everybody in line with a hat pin. I don't know if you've heard about that, but we never had security guards or police come in here. She took care of business herself. Somebody was sitting at the bar, got a little unruly or what, she'd just walk up and poke him with his hat pin. And from time to time when I'm down here, you can see somebody's been in here, had a few drinks, and they'll be, feeling that somebody's already hit him with that hat pin.
There's times when there's a song that I do from George Jones called "Who's Gonna Fill Their Shoes," and it's talking about some of the greats that's already gone, and some of the people who paved the way for guys like me, and he's asking the question, who's next? Is there anybody that can fill those shoes? And sometimes I sing that song and all those pictures of the artists that's come and gone, and some of them made it big and some of them you never heard of, and sometimes the hair will stand up on my arms and stuff. So it's definitely, it's there. The spirits are there.
A lot of people still believe and still hear their voices, the ones that's passed on, like your Johnny Cashes, your Waylon Jennings, your Johnny Paychecks, the Farron Youngs of the day. Those guys used to, you may want to say that this was their office.
While in Nashville, stop by Tootsie's. You may experience some contemporary music mixed with some mysterious entertainers from the past.